Yo guys, this is your artist Tolg, and as you can see, I got another huge paper sheet in front of me and this needs to be filled. This is commission number 17 for Marcos, and this time he wanted an epic fight of Son Goku Super Saiyan 4 versus Omega Shenron. Marcos also had a specific pose in mind for this drawing. He wants Goku kicking Omega in the face, both will be battle damaged, and I will draw a huge aura and lightning around them. So we are going to fill the entire paper, and this will be a lot of work for me, but for big commissions like this it's normal. This is a very dynamic pose and I'm drawing this pretty much from the mind, but drawing dynamic poses is all about capturing movement, energy and personality in your characters. You kinda have to understand the movement and feel the pose, if that makes sense. Use basic forms to kinda get into the pose, feel the movement and just try out some things. This simplifies complex anatomy and helps you see the pose's rhythm and balance. You can also practice with references when drawing difficult poses like this, so study photos, videos, drawings from other artists and tutorials like this. And if you want to follow my drawing steps in real time, you should definitely subscribe to my second channel for full-time videos. Those are better than any tutorials, and we will now do the full line art and then we will talk again. Perfect. I love the poses of Goku and Omega Shenron. I think I captured everything very well. Now I am ready to color this huge commission, and before coloring I already chose the perfect color tones for Goku. For the coloring I'm using ATEX or Huhu and Copic markers, and these are the color tones I'm using. For big drawings like this, it's very important for me that I use markers which are still full of ink, so they last for the whole drawing. Still, I always run out of ink halfway through, but I always find a similar color tone, so I'm still lucky. And if you are asking yourself what markers to use for your drawings, you can do nothing wrong with the markers I'm using. These are alcohol-based markers, which means with them you can blend the colors very well and they don't bleed through the paper that much. They are perfect for manga and anime drawings, and what's very important for me is to use vibrant and strong tones so the drawing stands out. With that in mind, plus my coloring technique, your drawing will look like it's printed. I love coloring like this, and now we will color both characters and then we will check the results. Okay guys, both look amazing, I love the colors, and believe it or not, for Omega's first skin color tone, I needed 4 different markers. They were all pretty much new, but still all of them run out of ink, it's crazy. Anyways, now I'm surrounding both with an aura and lightning to finish this huge commission, so let's go. Alright guys, last touch and then commission number 17 for Marcos is done, and this is really a huge and amazing drawing. I did it once again, finishing another huge full colored A1 size commission, and I think we have an amazing fight. Marcos is very happy with his next drawing and we have more in planning, so stay tuned. If you are also interested in a custom drawing, you can message me on Instagram or email and check out my online shop for original drawings and prints. Subscribe to my real-time channel for full-time drawing videos, and all the materials I'm using are listed down below as well. That's it guys, thank you all for watching and I'll see you on the next